Right, I've got 20,000. And then that's the 10,000s column. This is the thousands column, so I can use 4,000. There's nothing in the hundreds column, so there's going to be a 0. There's no amount of hundreds. There's a 10, so that's going to be in the tens column. And then there's nothing in the units column, so that's going to be a 0. There's nothing in the tenths column, so that's going to be a 0. There's 8 100ths, so that's going to be an 8. And there's 4 1,000ths. There's your number. This one, there's 4 in the thousands column, 2 in the hundreds column, nothing in the tens column, a 3 in the units column, a 1 in the tenths column, and a 4 in the hundredths column. Next question, a little bit of working out needed, please, guys. So I want to see that working out in your homework. If I'm not, your homework is not properly done, and I may have to give you a consequence. So we got 94 times by 69. So, easy to make a mistake with this one. 9 times 4, 36. 6, a little 3. 9 times 9, 81. Plus 3, 84. Put a 0 in. 6 times 4, 24. 4, a little 2. 6 times 9, 54. Then I'm going to add the 2, 56. So I've got 6, 4 and 4 is 8, 8 and 6 is 14, so I'd have a 4, and I would carry the 1, and I got a 6, 6,486. 80 times 66. Alright, so we can do it the same way, can't we? So if I have 66 and 80, I mean the first bit is just going to be 0. 0 times 6, 0 times 6, put in a 0. 8 times by 6 is 48, so there's an 8, a little 4, and another 48, plus the 4 is going to give me 52. 5,280. Okay, now, guys, we're going to be working on this week with these types of questions. I know some of you guys have had some help from brothers or sisters or parents, or used what we looked at last week and the homework from last week to help you. But if I've got 8 lots of A, like terms have the same letter, or it could just be a number on its own, but these two are like terms, I'm going to circle the symbol before it because that's going to be important. So if I have 8A and I take away 6A, 8 take away 6 would give me 2. I have 2 lots of A. And then I just use a different sort of shape for the other ones. Now, we need to be careful with our negatives. If I'm on 3B and I take away 7B, I'm going down to minus 4B. Okay? Any of these questions, if you've not got right, I would like a full correction, please. So it's not just writing the answer, it's any working out. Same sort of thing here. 8A, take away 3A is going to give you 5A. And 4B plus 5B is going to give you 9B. Okay, we've been doing work on this type of thing here, haven't we? So we've got B equals 10, so that becomes substituted in here. So we have 10 plus 5, which is just 15. And question 8, something divided by 9 when x is 18. So we're going to have 18 divided by 9. Now in secondary school we'll need to start writing that like this. 18 divided by 9, I can write in, it looks like a fraction because a fraction is sort of a way of doing a division. 18 divided by 9, which is 2. Okay, question 9. Again, I went through this last week, but I saw a lot of people left this blank. So you can have a look at the video and try to understand what I'm saying. The word significant means important. So the most important figure here means digit. So if you're talking about one significant figure, you want the most important digit. And what I mean by important here is, if I changed any of these, what's going to have the biggest effect on the size of the number? Well, it's really easy to see. Imagine this was £2.36. If I changed the pence, right, so it was £2.37 or £2.35, it doesn't make much difference to the amount of money you have. If I changed this one, so you have £2.36 or £2.26 or £2.46, it's more of a difference, but not that big a difference. But if I changed this one, then you'd suddenly have £3.36 or £1.36, and that could make a bigger difference. So I need to round it to the most important number, the most significant number, and it's that one. So to the nearest unit, okay, because that's the units column or the ones column, what is it closest to? It's closer to 2 than it is to 3, so we round it to 2. And here, again, this is the most important column. It's closer to 2 than it is to 3, so we round it to 2. A number times 10 equals 60. What must that number be? That number must be 6. You can just spot that one straight away without any particular working out. A number divided by 9 equals 2. Well, you know what? We just had a number divided by 9 is equal to 2. What number was that? It was 18. Okay, so x is equal to 18. This is a sequence, so it's going up or down by the same amount each time. The difference there is it's going down 4 between 33 and 29, and then down 4 there. So in these gaps in the middle, it must be half of that. So it must be, might take away 2 each time. So this one would be 31, and then that one there would be 27. Okay, this one is going up 8 each time. So the next one would be 8 on from that, which would be 37. The next one would be 8 on from 37, which would be 45. And then 8 on again would get you to that 53. So answer is 37 and 45. Expanding brackets, something you guys have not done yet, but you will be doing this year. And this will help you, get this skill sorted. What you have with this is two things next to each other, okay? We've got a number and then this stuff in the brackets. What we're going to do is multiply each. When we expand a bracket, we get rid of the bracket by multiplying the 3 by each thing in here. So this is 11 lots of x, and if I times it by 3, I'm going to have 33 lots of x. So I do the 3 times 11, but it's still the x is still involved. And then I'm going to do 3, I need to keep this plus, I'm going to do 3 times by 1, which is going to give me 3. It's really plus 3 times by plus 1, which gives me that plus 3. 4 times by 5x, so multiply those together, gives me 20x. And 4 times by, careful, minus 11, so 4 times by minus 11 would be minus 44. Question 17. 100 centimeters is 1 meter, just something you need to know. So 650 centimeters is 6.5 meters. 6.5. Fourth cube number. I saw a few of you guys get this one right. Well done to you for doing that, because it takes a bit of working out. So a cube number is written like this, and it means we're multiplying 4 by itself 3 times. It's called a cube number because if you had a 4 by 4 by 4 cube, it would have that many little cubes in it. I'll just draw a little example here. So imagine this is a cube, and it's got 4 by 4 on the front, and it's 4 deep. Right, my drawing is not brilliant, but kind of alright-ish. We would have 4 times 4 and gives me 16 on the front, but we've got 4 like layers of that. So 16 times by 4 is 64. Fourth square number is just 4 squared, so it's just 4 times by 4, which is 16. Good work, guys. Right, give yourself a score out of 20. And the idea is that I'm looking just for improvement and for good work. I'm not, that is the main focus of what we're looking for.